This is a Chameleon CHA sling bag, what they call CHA. It's the model number they put in a lot of their products. Chameleon is a made in the USA antenna company for amateur radio. My main channel on YouTube is about ham radio, amateur radio. But this is a bag that they're having made specifically for them, Chameleon Antenna. And it's a sling bag, which is perfect for antenna masts, portable flagpoles, if you don't do radio. This is my Spider Beams mast, and we're gonna put it in here in just a second. But I wanna go through this bag today and check this out and see what all is in it. Right, the first thing on top, they have these two exterior pockets with the snap straps here. You can open this up. This has a tension or a tighten down system here to tighten that down. So if you put something like a water bottle in there, then you can secure it a little bit by tightening this down here, pulling on that and making it tight and cinching that bag down, then putting the flap over the top of it. Same thing on this one. It has two of these on the front, and each of these pockets has two parts. There's one in front and one in the back. There's a small dividing pocket right there that you can see in the front. So you can put something in the front, something in the back of this big pocket. You can cinch it down with this strap here. You can close the top flap and then tighten it down with this buckle right here, like that. That cinches this down. So whatever's going in there is not coming out very easily. Of course, on the back of it, it's got the single sling strap for carrying as a backpack. And you can easily do that right here. Carry that along with another bag or another type of pack that you might have. It also has a carrying handle here with straps that can go together so you can carry it like this, if you prefer to do that. And it also has a carrying handle from the top. So you can carry it from the top like that. You can carry it from the side with a carrying handle. If you have something in there that you don't want to set down on the end of it, you can set it on the side, or you can use it as a sling, however you want to do that. So underneath these two outer pockets here, the handle on the top here has you can put the handle together so it forms a large, it kind of loops it together like that, where you've got one carrying handle and the two handles are not going to come apart until you take that apart. There's a name for that, I forget what it is. My terminology is not always that great, so you guys will just have to forgive me for that. And it's got torsioning straps on the bottom here so that you can even cinch down the whole bag. And if you have something in there, you can kind of get it real tight. Get it slimmed down a little bit more, perhaps for a smaller fitting space. You know, this would probably fit in the overhead in an airplane. It's definitely not too tall or too wide. It might be a little bit too long. You'd have to measure and check and see what you've got. If you're on a smaller plane, it might not be a thing, but pretty sure that the rollerboard suitcase I usually use is not, it's about that same length. And of course you can always fold it down on either end. Has a pocket down here in the front. This is the bottom piece right here. You could put some antenna connectors or extra stuff in there. Some MOLLE straps right there. And then the main pocket, of course, this top handle has the same type of wraparound Velcro strap to hold the two handles together like that, so you can open that up. And then the main pocket is, of course, opens through the whole bag, and it opens up like a clamshell, like that. And you've got this entire pack, double wide on the bag. And inside of it, you've got a place for 2 or 3 of these masts like this. A separating divider here between the two to kind of provide extra cushion. We've got a pocket here, a corner pocket here and here on this side, and we got another corner pocket here and here on the inside, like that. And then if you have your antenna mast like this, or if you had, this would carry fishing rods pretty well, I think. Got collapsible fishing rods you're taking on an airplane, or maybe just on a road trip, and you don't want to keep them outside or something like that. This would work well for that. So we put our antenna mast, our fiberglass mast, inside of the pocket like that, and then it is protected here. It's got a strap here and a strap here, protected there. You could easily put 2 of these Spider Beam masts in there. This is part of an antenna for a push-up HF antenna. This is a stainless steel whip from MFJ. You can obviously put that in there with that. Works very well. And then on top of that, we could put 2 or 3 more masts in there and then close that up, and we've got ourselves a nice antenna bag, or a nice bag really, to carry antennas, stainless steel whips, push-up poles, fiberglass, carbon fiber, whatever you want to put in there. So a separate bag from your antenna bag, if you have one, which I don't have one, I have like 7. but that's because I'm me. You probably don't have 7 antenna bags, but there it is right there. And now we've got plenty of room to put more stuff in there. I will put a link to this in the description below. Chameleon Antenna, once again, made in the USA antenna systems for ham radio. They do some commercial stuff as well, I believe. I do not know if this specific bag is made in the USA. I always try to look for that tag. Some of these bags are marked like made in Malaysia, made in China, made in China. There's a lot of bags made in China. I don't know if this one is actually made in the USA, but I know that Chameleon is an antenna company based in California, based in USA. They manufacture their antennas in their USA plant in California. So I'm not sure if they just contracted out and got someone else to make this bag for them, or if it's actually made in the USA. It does have the obligatory patch on the front of it there to put whatever patch on there you want. So I'm gonna leave the Chameleon and patch on there now. Actually, you got 2 of them. Put my Ham Radio 2.0 patch on that right there. So very well made, very sturdy bag, very thick material. I'm happy with it. We're gonna see what it looks like using it in the field. And let me know if this is something that would interest you to see again, or something like this to see again, because this channel is more about bags and packs, but it's about bags and packs for anything. My main channel on YouTube is about ham radio, so this would fit well into that. In fact, I'm gonna share this video on that channel. But if ham radio doesn't interest you, you could use this for, like I say, collapsible fishing rods, maybe some trekking poles or stuff like that. If hiking material, hiking equipment and whatnot. What else could you put in here? I don't know. What else is collapsible? About 2 feet long and not very skinny and not very heavy. Doesn't take up a lot of room, but you still want to protect it when you go on the road. So let me know if this is something you'd like to see more of and what other packs you might recommend in place of this one. Thanks for watching.